Alright, so basically, I got new settings. So, there's an update from the last video. And, yeah, here to show them off. See if you guys like them, try them out, all that great stuff. Alright, so let's go over these settings. These personally feel like really good settings. It's because of the fact that, you know, when you look and everything, it feels really smooth. Your tracking feels great. Your editing feels great. Everything just feels great when you're using this sensitivity. I can't speak. So I'm just gonna go through everything and then I'm gonna explain afterwards. So brightness 90%, contrast 0.6, colorblind mode, Dusha node. Now, well, let me change that. Then we go over here. The only thing new over here is confirm edit on release is on, and auto sprint is on. HUD scale 75, reticle obviously on, player health on, all that great stuff on. We don't need any of that. This is where it counts. This is for my non-claw players, here and on. So if you don't play claw, you should really switch to these binds and this sensitivity, or experiment your own sensitivity because it really helps. So don't care about this if you use my controller binds. Vibration, it's up to you. Controller auto run I don't have on because I can't even use my L3 to auto run anyway. Builder pro build immediately on, all that stuff. Hold on, excuse me. Build mode sensitivity 1.5, edit mode sensitivity 1.3. Trust me, it seems slow, but your look sensitivity determines all of it. So if this is slow, but your look sensitivity is high or sorta high, it's gonna make it faster. Advanced options on. Look horizontal speed 65%, 4% boost for both of them, and no turning boost ramp time. Instant boost when building too. Keep that on. It really helps. Trust me, it helps. Horizontal speed for your ADS and your vertical speed for ADS. 30% with 8% boosts. Great tracking, everything like that. No turning boost ramp time. Look dampening time 8% or 0.8, whatever. Look input curve exponential, linear, up to you. If you play on linear, you might want to lower the sensitivity just a little bit because it does use raw stick input. Aim assist strength also up to you. I use 0% because I feel like it's more of a challenge. Plus I don't like aim assist, and that's that. This music 20%. That's up to you. I just hate the lobby music. Sound effects 100%. Voice chat 100%. Cinematics 80. 3D headphones on. Subtitles on. Personal preference. Sound effects on. Keep this on. I'm telling you. And then if you like connect a keyboard to your PS4, you can worry about this. I don't personally have any settings for that. This is where it gets interesting. My custom controls. So all this is normal. And you get here, your right D-pad button is repair. Your X is your crouch. Circle is switch mode only. L3 is edit. And R3 is jump. Trust me, this is so good. It's so good. If you just trust me, it's so good. Then, this is all the same. This is all the same. L3 is still edit. R3 is still jump. Blah, blah, blah. And then, X is crouch. R1 is reset. And that's that. So now time to explain. So basically, the colorblind settings, trust me, it helps you find llamas easier. These colorblind settings allow you to see llamas very easily. Do I have llamas over here? No. They allow you to see llamas very easily. Trust me, very easily. Very easily. I see llamas from 600 meters away just cuz. And then you can also see a lot of players from far away. And then go down here. Auto open doors is another one. You can keep that on. I personally don't like it because like if you're trying to like wait for someone to peek, you don't want to start running forward and the door opens. And then auto store consumables to right. Keep that on if you like that. That's a lot of preference that most players have, and it's just so helpful. A lot of people already know about it, but like still gotta say it. Reset building choice on. Turbo building on. Confirm edit on release. This is where it gets interesting. So I confirm with my L3. I don't do double binds, right? So what double binds are, if you don't know, is you edit with one button and then confirm with a different button. So a lot of people, if they do L3 edit, they do L3 edit, R2 select, and L2 confirm. Confirm edit on release, I feel like it's so easy. It's just so helpful. And I know I said I didn't like in my last video about this, but it's changed since I've changed my edit button. And if you just trust me, it's so helpful. Just trust me, it's so helpful. The only difference with confirm edit on release, or only like similarity, I should say, is if you reset something. If you reset, I'm not touching my controller right now. If you reset, you have to confirm after reset. That's the only difference. But other than that, it's so easy. Trust me. It's like it's basically like double binds, but better. Not better, but like it's double binds. But if you don't want to use double binds, it's easier. The only thing that you have to really worry about with this is your reset. 'Cause if you go to reset something, like say I'm like this, if you go to reset something, and you're like, why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? Just remember, you have to confirm first. Because if you don't confirm, and trust me, you're just gonna get killed. Now, what was next? What was next? All this on HUD skill 75. I like that just so I can see more on the screen, and my HUD isn't taking up so much space. Reticle ammo indicators always up to you. All of that great stuff. Net debug stats also up to you. Now, get into this. The sensitivity, it's gonna feel fast at first if you like are just switching to like a higher sensitivity. But trust me, if you like go watch this video that Brody Bros made. Trust me, he explains it way better than I do. But basically, your look sensitivity affects your edit sensitivity and your build sensitivity, right? So if you had on a low look sensitivity with super high edit sensitivity, or opposite, high look sensitivity, high edit sensitivity, this is what's gonna happen. Ready? I'm gonna turn this up from my normal. Now watch this. Ready? This is not okay. This is not okay. And that's gonna, like, your edits are gonna be super sloppy. You're not gonna know what you're doing. Blah 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 blah. Right? So if you turn your look sensitivity up, which is not gonna help with your aim, because you're gonna be able to track easier, but you can also turn your sensitivity down, which is gonna allow you to get more precise edits. You know what I mean? Like, so basically, it's just like a personal preference, but this is the better option on what to use when you edit. This is definitely the better option for the sensitivity. Just trust me on this one. Your build sensitivity is 1.5. You can always up this, you know, if you like want to turn around and build, but I'm more of like a smooth kind of guy instead of a fast kind of guy. So that's a personal preference too. Boosts, you should have boosts on so that you get to your look peak higher and your aim peak higher, which is why I have on boosts, and it's so helpful. Like, for example, if I didn't have on boosts, it would take me longer to reach my max sensitivity while looking than it would when I do have boost on. Exponential, up to you. I don't like linear because it uses raw stick input, so no matter what I do, it's gonna move, it's gonna shake. And see, I'm just like, I move my thumbs a lot. My thumbs shake a lot when I'm playing, so that's why I don't like linear like that. But linear does have the advantages like ramp flips and things like that. But then again, if you play on a high exponential sensitivity, it should be fine. You should be fine, but I like exponential because, you know, it keeps your sticks more like in focus, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it keeps them more in focus. So like, you don't mess up flinging everywhere. Well, I messed it up. You don't go flinging your sticks everywhere, or your sensitivity doesn't seem too high, and then you're gonna end up trying to find the perfect settings all over again just because you switch from exponential to linear. So if you're on exponential, I recommend staying on it, but again, personal preference. But the boost, you should have boost on. You should have boost on. Aim assist, personal preference. I hate aim assist. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Now, look dampening time. Keep this low. Not a personal preference. Definitely not a personal preference. This means this is gonna like affect how long it takes you to reach that peak of your sensitivity. So if you have this higher, right, you're gonna start off like this, and then you're start to go like this. But if you have this lower, you're just gonna almost immediately go straight to your max sensitivity, which is very helpful. Trust me, very helpful. Don't keep this high. If you keep this high, it's really gonna bite you in the butt, bro. I'm telling you. Just trust me on this one. Like, everything after that just doesn't really matter. Dead zones, look stick, dead zone, move stick, dead zone. These feel amazing. 12 and 8. You can change it compared to your controller. My controller has controller drift sometimes, so I keep mine pretty close to high. I just said my mic, sorry. Pretty close to high, but these feel great. Music 20%. That's if you're like in the lobby and you just like, dude, like it's too loud, too loud. Sound effects 100% so that you can hear gunshots and everything. Obviously, that can get very loud though, so watch your ears. You might want to change that, play with that a little bit. 3D headphones on, visualize sound effects on if you want to. You don't have to. It helps me personally because sometimes I don't pick up things in my headphones. Excuse me. Key buttons or controller buttons. L3 edit, R3 jump is the best, not a personal preference. It's probably, if you don't play claw, it's the best buttons to use. Just trust me. Trust me. Your thumbs are always on the sticks for most of it. Whoa. Your thumbs are always on the sticks for most of what you're doing. It's gonna take some getting used to the R3 jump. I told my friend he should try L3 edit, and now he can't go back to circle because he didn't play claw, and now that since he doesn't play claw and he uses L3 edit, it's so much better because you keep your hands on the sticks at all times, and you don't really need to do anything unless you're switching from your build mode or anything like that. Especially when you have edit on release on, you don't have to worry about pressing another button. You press 2 buttons and that's it. And then for your jump, this is helpful because you can jump and look at the same time. So if you were play on like X jump, this is what it would look like if you were trying to do a turnaround. You'll go. Ready? Boom. Boom. There's that delay right there. That delay, that's what's gonna get you killed, right? But if you play with R3 jump, you can look and jump at the same time. Helpful for keeping your hands on the sticks, especially if you don't play claw. So you can jump, turn around, super easy. That voice crack, my voice really hurts right now. Sorry. But like, it's super helpful. And then since you have your R3 as jump, your X is crouch, and you need auto sprint on. If you don't have auto sprint on, then you're not gonna sprint unless you make something else your sprint button. And then I was not ready for that. And then X is crouch, R1 is reset. Okay, no, this is a great reset button. I don't know why, it just feels so smooth. Like R1 reset is just so smooth. I feel like, to me, you can change your resets. You can make it like, for example, you can make it L1 instead of R1, or you can make your R1 select and your R2 reset. But that's personal preference. But trust me, you should really try to switch to L3 R3. It's so helpful. It's gonna improve your game so much. Also, you should use aim assist. I just don't like it, so make sure you use aim assist because it does help. And then repair is your left D-pad button, right? So if I were to like let this build, and then go to repair it, left, or not your left D-pad button, your right D-pad button. This also feels great. So close to your thumb, it's right there if you need to repair something really quick. And just trust me, it's so much better. Now there are the cons of playing on these settings, such as they're gonna take a minute to get used to. Higher sensitivity you may not be used to. Other things like that. No aim assist, but you should probably turn that on. Things like that. So you just gotta watch out for your settings. Also, dead zones are very important because if your controller has controller drift like mine does sometimes, it's not gonna be pleasant to play on a lower dead zone. So just make sure you find a dead zone that's perfect for you, that makes your building and everything seem smooth, but at the same time it's not like too clunky, if you know what I mean. But then there are other pros in these settings, like you can learn how to do new kinds of 90s, like the ones I'm doing right now. Whoa, that's like you go up this way, boom boom. Trust me, they're cool, it's fun. But you might do that sometimes if you place the floor. I don't know if you place the floor, because some people 90 like this, whoa, like this. Some people 90 with the floor, that floor. But trust me, these settings are so good. You should really try them out. I really urge you to try them out. They're so good, especially if you like us more of a smooth builder and editor, and not more of a fast. If you're more of a fast, of course, crank up the sensitivity a bit. But if you're more smooth, these settings are so good for you. Trust me. Just try these settings out. Smooth or fast, I don't care. Try these settings out. They're gonna change your life. I'm telling you. R3 jump, L3 edit, all that great stuff. The sensitivity, the colorblind mode, so good. It's so good. It's gonna help you. It's gonna improve your gameplay so much. Just trust me on this one. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.